keep the start marker on this.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dell, or Dellizar, or most importantly, that bitch who manages to run a campaign like a jackass. In no particular order, besides the one that is from left to right, of course. We have that little horrific little moth called Beta, aka Cancer God, aka the Divine Simp, aka the one who gets dragged around with a leash. Going on to the next moth that we have here, we have a local who is playing Fumale.
Yes.
We'll see how much character development I can give you. And then on to Sidus Corvus.
You're the target.
Who is lovely played
Everyone
by
here.
Monkey Pirate, a long-standing veteran of my campaign, and someone who has gone through so much shit, but still stands. Anyways, I believe we're starting with Sidus Corvus, so let's get in on this shit.
Yeah. All right. So last time we left off, I do believe, last session we had the C character plot, but last time we left off with Sidus Corvus, he just made it outside the city of Meriway.
Mm-hmm.
And do we know anything about this city, really?
You in particular, no.
Yeah. So we have no knowledge of this coming in. So what do I see when I first come up to the gates of Meriway after in the morning?
Wait, when you were asking that, did you mean like, did Sidus Corvus know, or did you mean did the party know?
I kind of meant if the party knew, but if Sidus Corvus doesn't know and you want to like keep it quiet so that way it's like first reveal, that's fine too.
All right, then I believe in a little bit of secrecy.
We also really don't know that much about Meriway.
I think I know a little bit.
All right. So what do I see when I approach the city of Meriway?
So first off, big dome, big shiny glass dome, with then what looks to be a concave halo floating above the city itself.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Welcome to Meriway.
Do I feel divine magic coming from this, or like monster magic, or
You're walking up to
was
it,
this
or what are you doing?
made? I'm walking up to it. Do I sense magic from this, or do I think this was made? The dome, not the halo. The halo seems like it would probably be magic.
Yesence?
So you mean it was both man-made and made with divine magic?
I'm saying that even if it was built, that's long gone by now.
Okay. Would I be able to decipher what type of magic this was? Whether it was godly, deva, witch, and so forth?
It's a glass dome.
Yeah.
It's a glass. Oh fuck!
It's glass.
It's just glass, homie.
It's just glass. Okay, shit.
It's a big
That's
glass
crazy.
dome that at the base of it, like where it meets the desert sand, there is more sandstone coming out of it.
Okay. What about the halo up top? Is there anything kind of special about it? Like, describe the halo.
Give me a second.
All right, cool.
You know what? Let's do it like this. Because I'm a bitch and I don't give a fuck, I'll do this how I want. Add mesh. Circle, 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 circle. There we go. See this?
Yeah.
This is what I meant. Like something like
Okay.
this, very much above the entire city. Does that help?
Holy shit. Yeah. All right. I'm guessing that is magical, considering you described it as a halo, and I don't suspect that it has like pillars or something off of it.
Nope, it's floating up there.
All right. Um, what kind of magic is it?
Are you using your ability on it?
Oh God, that's a scary question now.
Can't you generally
Just
visualize
kind of
what it?
sense it. Yeah, like what Local said, can I just generally use my mana to decipher without, pissing off the caster?
Just generally feeling up on this. Hold up, I'm gonna burp. God damn. Feel like I just breathed methane. Well, at least exhaled methane. Shit. Alright. The cauldron in my stomach is boiling. Anyways. You said once you can feel, I say it's dirt. It feels like glass. And that's the most literal way I can explain it.
The magic from the halo?
It's dirt that feels like glass.
Basically, this is some earth made shit. It's literally the most earthy of earth things. There's nothing else to explain here besides it is earth shit.
Okay.
You're expecting me to add more when it's just like, what's the answer? Dirt. The answer is dirt.
All right. Is it divine, deva, or witch in origin? Can I decipher that without asking a question?
How long are you willing to spend sitting here?
Hours.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, you could definitely get the answer to that. Though I would like to say, over the course of time, people will notice you. Because where exactly are you? As you were
I mean, it's a
approaching.
halo floating above a glass dome. I'm probably floating right up next to the halo.
So I just want to say, you'll hear a not familiar, but a voice that you've heard before. Hello there. How are you doing?
Is this Clay?
Yes.
Oh, right. Clay is Meri Way.
Yeah, I thought once Dell said this is earth made into glass, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is clay shit. I guess I look over and I go, "Oh, hello there. I was just examining this halo around this structure."
Welcome. So you're examining the work of the city. Nice, nice, nice. I hope you're having a great day. Now, what brings you to my lovely home? If you cannot see
Ah,
down
I've been
below,
exploring the nearby cities of the Jerry Desert. I just came from Fallen Bunji, and I came this way to Merriway because I was going to Gash, but I decided that's probably not the best idea right now. So I decided to come to Merriway and see what this city was about and get a look at its culture and its architecture and stuff. I gotta tell you, I definitely didn't expect giant glass domes.
it is a nice little wonder, isn't it?
It is. It's actually very, very cool. Metaphorically speaking, of like things that are neat and also about how it would
Are
bounce
you
off the sun's
explaining the
rays.
word cool to him?
Explaining my meaning behind it.
Okay.
I can't tell if you ended your sentence there, rebuttaling in local, or if you continuing the sentence.
I kind of ended my sentence with just like explaining that I meant like it was both neat and that it also literally kept the city
Okay.
cool by bouncing off the sun's rays.
Gotcha.
It is a nice little thing here. So, Mind I ask, what brings you to this location besides just that traveling? I'd imagine you have more than that as your only goal. Or is that all?
Well, I was hoping to maybe spread my religion, but this is your city, so I figure that's off the table. I don't want to step on any toes or anything. So I'm just here for travel, culture, stuff like that. Learning about the world, you know.
Travel and culture.
Mm.
Eh. You mind enlightening on what you have learned?
Well, I learned Fallen Bunji was destroyed by really a great and powerful tide of molten metal, and that it's
I
currently
see.
owned by Hex.
Hex.
Um,
Hmm.
they are a very good crafter. It's also occupied by a certain warrior who seems to get challenged a lot. Don't know much about him. I didn't really want to bother him, you know. Besides that, it seems like a place where just people drift in and out and kind of do business with Hex. I also found out like some hyenids have taken up residence by the Circe Canal, by the new canal formed here. Definitely some new work there. Don't
Would
know
you
what
know?
really happened.
Would you
Yeah,
know it's
Sidus
new?
Corvus has basically a PhD in every scientific thing available, which would also include the formation of rivers, canals, and such things. He could tell that that was not a naturally created canal.
All right. Fair enough.
yeah, but even by that logic, how do you know it's new?
Well, I could tell because there's no vegetation. If it was older, vegetation would have already grown up.
Hmm.
And I'm sure there's some other reasons too that Sidus Corvus would know that I don't.
I'll let this be. Okay.
Thank you. But yes, I mentioned the canal, the hyenids, fallen bunji, and that I learned Gash has a big old blood river and some demons, and figured going to a place with creatures that I physically could not put down if they tried to kill me, that were hungry for my faith, was probably not the best idea for my own survival. So I instead decided to go to Meri, which I was already intending on going.
So you came here after you realized that Gash was too much for you. I mean, it makes sense. Anyways, if you don't mind, we could sit up here near the Halo, but would you like to actually find a place to sit down?
Sure, and I leave the halo and like follow Clay.
Got you. By the way, the way that Clay got up here, is just standing on I wouldn't say turquoise, but it's a little blue tealish cloud. And it just descends until it reaches towards the dome, and the dome just widens a little bit of a hole, and he just passes through and goes, "Come on in."
Could I follow him in the same way he went in, or is there a different entrance that other people go in?
I mean, you can probably find another entrance, though the hole is still open for you.
I follow him through the hole since that seems to be where I was invited through.
And upon once you pass through, the glass just closes itself back up.
All right, cool. What do I see when I first enter the city of Meriway?
Oh, just the same things that you would have seen before looking at it from above. So, number one, city's not as big as fucking Jersey. Just letting that be completely
Okay.
understood. It's not. Number two, there is a main middle section that seems to be built up almost. I forget what the word is. It's the type of stage slash theater that has basically all surrounding sides. Amphitheater, I think.
Oh,
Got him.
Yeah. So that's one aspect of this place that is just all right. So we're built on an amphitheater. Um, there is a main central point. Besides that, there are smaller concentric rings. I'd probably put about like what 1, 2, 3, 4, about like 6 rings worth of just random other buildings and things going on.
Got ya.
Yeah. Welcome.
All right.
Yeah, welcome to Meri Way.
So the main thing I notice is the amphitheater, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, interesting. It seems like the people here have a interest in the theater. That's something to take note of. I follow Clay down to wherever he's going.
Yes. You see, this massive amphitheater houses a single building on top of it. And he goes, "Welcome to my home."
Where are we exactly? Like, what do I see when we introduce this as home?
Quite literally, Clay's house is on the stage.
Oh. Oh, you have a lovely home. May I ask, why is it built on a stage?
Wait, have you not put it
Dramatic.
together? The name is Clay Thespin.
His last
No.
name is his last name is Thespian. For a title.
Gotcha. Ah, you see, I did not know your last name was Thespian.
No, that was my father's name was Thespian. My last name is
Oh.
Thespin.
Thespin. Thespin's a very nice name.
Father?
I see.
Clay's a demigod.
Yes, I am not going to jump on that landmine, though. That is not my landmine to jump on. Not mine. That's not me.
Wait,
That's
father? What god? What male god was there in Jarrah's state? Yep, not touching it.
yeah, not touching that with a 9-foot pole. Not
Hey
touching that
Clay,
with
do
a
you have daddy
9-meter
issues?
pole. Beta, that's your question to ask on your time.
So Fumale is gonna use his one question right now. No.
Oh my god. I would fucking just star my own face off after answering. No point in being alive at that point. It's over.
Come
It's
on,
all
ask him
over.
about his dad. If he
I'm
has
not
any
brave
issues, he
enough.
will kill you. It's fine.
Doesn't
Oh my
size
god.
Corvus want knowledge?
That
Do you not crave the knowledge of
that's
knowing
some
if he has daddy
personal
issue?
knowledge.
You don't want to know that? Shame.
That's something you learn on, like, this is our second encounter to learn he has daddy issues, okay?
Ask him about his dad. Come
This
on.
is the second time we've ever met face to face, and the first time I got the instinct that he might have been talking shit about me from the past because I think he said my name before. This is
No,
not the
come on,
time
come
or
on.
place.
Come on.
No.
Ask him.
No.
Hey, sorry, continue.
Anyway, I say that Clay has a lovely home, and it's just right in the middle of the stage, correct? And the stage
Yes.
is fucking huge.
Yes.
I ask, do you have many plays go on here? And if you do, what plays do you act?
Sometimes it changes. So between, like, say, some days we'll have myths of older legends. Someday we'll have. Actually, is there anything in this world that makes you interested about them?
I am interested in everything.
Really?
The first day I appeared here, I learned as much as I could about how the creatures of this world interact and understand the world, and then I went ahead and tried to understand everything about how they come to understand the world.
You are an interesting being, aren't you?
Thank you. I think you're very interesting yourself.
You like knowledge.
yes.
Hmm.
Though it is a dangerous prospect sometimes to obtain it.
Really? How come?
Well, some knowledge is just free and out there, like general knowledge about water and how rivers form and how mountains grow and then fade away and canyons and such, you know. And then there's knowledge about people, places, and events.
Like the
And
drama?
when you ask the drama, yes, the drama is the dangerous part. Honestly, learning about the drama, like you just walk into a family convention. This is your first time being here. You got invited, right? And you ask one question, and suddenly every fork clatters to the plate, and you're like, oh shit, what did I say that was wrong, right? My first day here, I asked a lot of dumb questions about like dangers of this world, and I ended up pinging like the goddess of winter, the goddess of spring. I'm pretty sure I pinged Yulti and like a bunch of other people too. Like, I pinged a lot of people just trying to figure out where the danger and stuff was, and I didn't know better back then.
I'm aware.
So just try, yeah. He says, kind of glumly, realizing he probably also pinged Clay at some point too, or if not pinging Clay, then the people he did ping probably told Clay about it. Which means that I wanted to stay low on the radar, and then I ended up just immediately jumping in front of everybody and going, "Hey, look, it's the new god on the block." And you know, that was it was embarrassing. I'll admit it's embarrassing, but it's
It's
also like
admirable. You
when you
want
start trying
knowledge.
to ask more forward questions, you have to think, is this going to piss somebody off, me trying to learn this subject? Because it could be a more private subject, but it has bigger implications to the outer world, you know? And it's a lot to keep track of.
Hmm.
But enough about me learning things. What is your favorite play?
My favorite play.
Yes.
To be honest, I'm one who likes to collect different stories. Drama is a very, very interesting thing. Some people will prefer their tragedies or their comedy or just anything in general, but I personally like my own stories. For goodness sake, I have my own way of doing things, such as, but not limited to, a little bit of familial responsibility. Do you have any children?
I do have some people might not think of it as a child, but I have a sanctuary guardian and I think of them as my child. So I would say yes.
Eh, alright then. He was correct. Anyways, so,
Who is correct?
who? Eh, Clay's going to raise one finger in front of his lips like he's telling you to hush, and he just goes, don't ask me. You already can ask the question if you want to.
Indeed. I respect it. Sidus Corvus kind of takes that as a hint that it's not. Would one tier would know about Ignis? Oh, you're asking me to ask about one tier. I wouldn't know that he took one tier.
Also, it might just not be one tier.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I take that as feeling like Clay and Keel might have been talking, because Keel is the only he I could think of that would definitively know my relationship with Ignis. While, because for the most part, Ignis has been chilling in my dimension, you know? So the only other he I could think of Clay really speaking to would be someone from Larbo, and the first person come to mind would be Keel.
Are you positive they're talking about Ignis?
Well, they did just ask me if I have any children, and Ignis is the only one I mentioned.
Okay.
So I don't think it could be anyone else that they're mentioning. I don't think of Robert as my kid. That's a 29-year-old man. He's older than I am.
Let's keep it going, man.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Do you have any children, Clay?
Oh God, no. I don't like keeping kids for myself usually. When it comes down
I
to
respect it.
yes. Jesus. I do like having stories to collect, though.
Ooh, did you hear about the War of the Wolves in Kinvoy Plains?
Let me guess. You dropped a bunch of stars, and you went out of your way to fight a bunch of things, right?
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
That phrasing.
I mean, it's not untrue.
You're right. Continue.
I ask, have you heard of any other interesting tales recently?
Any others? They say that a man named Mince is back. I wonder what his story is. I should actually go out to try to find him sooner. Or later, depends. I don't want to be the first one he meets, if anything.
That sounds about right.
But besides that, I know that at one point Tabitha got pissed. Jesus. I feel bad for the poor sap who actually met that foil. Well, sorry, I'm stumbling on my own words. I feel sorry for the poor sap who happens to be on her bad path.
She pings me every night because I know that sad sap.
Oh, really?
Yep, every night, right as I go to bed like clockwork. Ping!
Cockwork.
Really?
Clockwork.
Save it for your own turn, Beta. You're losing out. You'll see how that cock works.
Oh my god, Loco.
Rose my
Jesus.
hands menacingly.
No, Beta, Jesus. Both of you over here, cockwork, rubbing hands menacingly. Get out of here.
Yeah, you said it first.
You said it first. You said cockwork.
No,
I said clockwork. There was an L in there. I'm sorry if I did not enunciate it though.
you didn't.
Dellizar takes notes. Cockwork, new monster.
What?
Does just new Deva drop? It's Cockwork, the cock goblin.
Cockwork gets pinged. Cockwork gets pinged.
He's got time powers and cock powers. Everybody.
No. First off, hey,
Right, let's get back to it.
Hold up, no. I want to stop this real quickly. You do realize one of my longest running jokes is just 50 caliber cum shots, right?
Just 50 caliber cum shots. Jesus.
You're
For
gonna
the t-shirt cannons. No, Beta, not the rubbing hands together menacingly.
no.
And for those at home watching, in the Discord and the side chat, Beta put like the emoticon but rubbing his hands together with like the fucking most menacing face ever.
No, you deleted it.
Oh my god. Anyway. Yes, every night I get pinged by Tabitha. I don't know. They're probably gonna come see me at some point about it. But Until then, I just keep getting pinged.
All right then. Hmm. And let's see. Besides that, stories of legends, stories of people. I want to find as many stories as possible.
I think that's a very respectable goal, Clay. I hope you find a lot of stories, and I hope they bring you a lot of joy.
Oh, I'm gonna find
And
them
other
all.
people too when you retell them.
Retell.
I mean, yeah, when you find a story, don't you like to tell it for like its drama, its comedy, and when it's spooky out at night and you're trying to scare your friends, you pull out a spooky story.
Hmm. It's a little bit of a change of morals from the previous runnings of this city, but I at least want to collect the different stories.
I look up at the glass dome. Is it just dark up there, or is there like lighting? Is it sparkly?
You can literally see through. It's clear.
Oh, it's clear. He kind of ponders the clear glass dome and goes, fascinating.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yep.
If you want, you can watch this. As Clay will literally reach out his hand towards the sky, and you'll see that the clear glass starts to change colors and fractal out from the point that he's pointing at. Almost like it's becoming a massive stained glass thing of different colors. And then it goes back.
Oh, that's incredible.
You don't have to really work with lighting for the stage if everything is the entire setup
I
above.
mean, that's just smart thinking. That's just efficient. I mean, light beams are literally every color of the rainbow, so you could have every color of lighting if you did it right. That's really smart.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. When I look at Clay's house, is there anything like jumps out at me, or is it just like a regular house like all the other ones, just on the stage?
It's very much similar to the rest of the other houses, maybe a little bit bigger, but that's it.
Did you make your house yourself, or did you have it built? Did you tell me
No,
about your house, Clay?
it's the home
If
that
you
I
don't
grew up
mind,
in.
of course. That's fair. That's fair.
I didn't build it myself. My mother may have built it. Someone else? No idea.
Is there a child in there?
Maybe the son of two gods?
What? I actually do ponder that, Dell. I would like to ask a question. If two gods have a baby, is that still a demigod or is that something else?
That's a
I'm
full
pretty
ass
sure that's just a
deity.
god.
Just full
MP,
as what?
we have an amalgamate together.
Okay, first off, that was magical. I mean like generic fucking
Boink.
smooth jazz playing in the background,
Hey,
candles,
boy.
fucking bear rug ass fucking cliche moment.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
No,
on.
cliche
Crazy.
ass
Hold up.
fucking videotape you find in a cartoon
Bear
that
rug.
happens before
Hold
it
up.
cuts,
No, no, no,
and
no.
that's how.
MP,
What do you
I
mean I'm
need
not?
to ask you a question right here, right now. First off, Beta, stop. MP, I need you to stop before you kill Beta, okay? Let them breathe. Cool, cool. I heard their wheeze. I was like, wait, no, MP, stop. You're gonna kill him. Okay. Okay, so, MP, I'm gonna ask you for the sake of my clarity to say that one more time so I can get this mental image.
Okay. I'm not talking about magically taking an item and
Mm-hmm.
combining it with your magic and accidentally making a god. I'm talking about fucking romantical, had a dinner, candles, bear rug, cliche ass night that led to a baby.
All right.
If that happened, would that be a god or a demigod?
Now
They boinking.
I'm going to answer this with the simplest question, right? Because simply put, y'all know how y'all work inherently, right?
Yeah.
Now, some parts you will only get if you actually think about it. This is one of those things. If you think of fucking, you get the answer of how fucking works. So, congrats. Yeah, no, that's a deity that's born.
All right.
Deity, birds, and the bees.
deity, birds, and the bees. Everyone.
Also, second off, bear rug?
That's what I said.
I have seen plenty of animations and shit where they were like adding to the idea of like they're gonna do something and there's like a bear rug and it's a cabin and stuff, you know, and then they cut the footage. Like Adventure Time, you have Jake on a 3-eyed bear rug before they cut the footage with like lady screaming shit.
Fair point. All right. No, I just need. I was gonna second that off with. I need example of animations, but yeah, no, I remember this. All right, fair point.
I
Check
got
out.
the receipts.
Do share with the class.
Beta.
I
We'll
did.
get you your receipts later. Okay. Shit. We already
Just
have
Beta
the.
dying in the background for me. Just the wheeze.
We already have the no monkey pirate chat. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
It's all
Bastard.
sex stuff.
It's literally
It's
just.
all sex stuff.
It's just porn. It's just porn.
It's just
Yeah.
porn.
It's just
Goddamn.
Meri. It's just Meri and Dell posting in it.
How
I'm not
dare
even
you?
there.
Hold up! No!
It's
Don't.
just a badminton match between Meri and Dell, just like porn, porn, porn,
Yeah.
porn. Instead of pong, pong is porn, porn, porn.
This is atrocious.
We gotta move
Like-
on. This is getting worse.
I think if I ever were to contribute, it'd be something I made. So,
Honestly, that's
Honestly,
fair.
respect.
But at the same time, how dare you? I will pull up receipts.
How
You have
dare
added
you.
to that at some point.
How dare you bring art to our porn channel?
No.
Save that for the
Hold
art channel. Oh wait, it's not safe for work channel.
No. First off, Beta is very welcome to bring their own porn. But I just want to say this now. You can't say it's just me and Mary. We are predominantly it. Yes, we are 99%. But you have added 1% in there. Don't act like we ain't doing
have
this.
I? Hold on, I'm searching this up.
I am here for
God.
beta porn amnesia.
What? No.
Just beta having amnesia about porn posts. I'm just here for this story.
We need to move on.
You know what?
Oh.
That's also fair.
I posted one thing.
I said
Again,
1%.
I said we are 99%, but there's at least 0.000 somewhere on one for you. Anyways, let's get back to
It
plot.
wasn't even porn.
You contributed. It doesn't matter.
It's Dell technicalities for me too.
God damn it.
Anyways, let's continue, please.
All right. Do I notice anything else about the city? Like, do the people look happy, or do they look sad? Do they look overworked, or
Is there people?
Is there people?
Is there a 16-year-old?
Is there a
Yes.
16-year-old with white hair?
Yes, there are 16-year-olds. Yes, there are people here. Yes, there are happy people. Yes, there are some sad people, but that's to be expected. Some people are gonna have shit days.
Normal city shit.
Yeah.
Nothing like everyone here is super chipper and happy. Okay, what's that about? Because that would be a red flag. That's that we happy few shit.
Is one tier there?
Do I see one tier around?
No, you do not.
All right.
When is this?
All right. This
Is
would
this
be the
before
same
the-
day you probably set up the tournament.
Yeah, is this before or after?
I would
Or
assume
which-
probably.
It's fine.
you-
I don't need to know.
Did you do that in the early morning or in the afternoon?
Afternoon. It's.
Ah,
Like,
fuck.
near-
Then this
I
is
think it's-
probably before.
I think it's nearing night currently.
First off,
this is the same day I went to Gash, so I think it hasn't happened yet.
First off, you're wrong. Remember, MP spent the night, then went in the morning to Merriway.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is New Day.
So this would be after. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
Clay,
didn't even tell my story.
have you heard about the human tournament going on soon?
I have. It's actually
You
quite.
wouldn't happen to.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's actually quite annoying. I was trying to host it here, but for some reason it was not decided to be here, but instead it was decided to be at Toonies. Though I do have a guest arriving soon, who would have been lovely for it.
Would have been.
One deer. Is it one deer? One
Would
deer.
have. You're focusing on the wrong thing, Pedro. No.
Ah, it would have been great here with the big stage and everything.
Oh, they'll be here in about 3 hours. You want to wait for them?
Where is Atumi's place? Because I did want to go to that, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it if it's too far away.
You should be able to make it. Any of us can make it anywhere, really. But it is in the Automate Bluff.
Sorry, give that information to Sully, please, 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 please.
I take that in. Remember where Automate Bluff is? Because I did kind of live in Kinvoy Plains for a while and got really close to the bluff.
Well, you have a
Uh,
map, so you know where it is anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a map. I would have a map because I made that for Astral. So Dell, how long would it take me to get there if I double sprint action every turn, nonstop, day and night?
You should have plenty of time. You're pretty fast.
I will give you my agility, so that way we can do this calculation.
Multiply
What's
the
your
agility by
agility?
4. It's somewhere in like the upper 100s or lower 200s, I think. I think it's like 220 or something like that.
Let me grab my thing. There.
We see the map, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God. And that's with me flying direct. It's straight line flying directly over Peakerite's territory.
I have a question.
Probably in low stratosphere, so it feels as far out of her territory as possible.
Is
I
she
have a
mad at
question.
you?
No, but I don't want to
Peakerite's
fucking.
generally mad at everyone.
Yeah. Might be mad at me a little bit for killing the vampire.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, gods can take each other into each other's heavens
Yeah.
and then take each other into their temples.
Mm-hmm.
And we have
If
Heavenception.
if you just become friends with Autome or Atumi, shouldn't Atumi just be able to take you?
Or me?
Do you
I have a
do you have a way to Atumi's place? No.
I have a play. I have a. Okay, so I can go into my
You have Urine
shrine in
Forest.
the Urine Forest, and then I
Yeah.
can go to the Automate.
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get Fronto's help. Fronto's got a place everywhere, it seems.
He's Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305.
That's a lot of squares we gotta count up.
So I just want to do this real quickly. Continue your conversation with Clay while I do this shit.
Okay. Wait, with Clay? Wouldn't that distract you?
What did I just tell you to do?
This is
Okay.
Still has 2 brains. Dolphin.
Okay. I'm very sorry they chose not to host it here. I'm sure it would have been lovely on your stage.
It would. But it's okay. Doesn't change the fact or the matter. I have my own plans. I plan to at least do something there.
Well, I do wish you all the luck. I won't ask you if you have a contestant or not, because I'm not sure if you want to keep that under wraps. But I will say good luck if you do have a contestant in your...
He offered to let you meet him.
He did?
Yeah, if you wait like 3 hours.
Do you want to meet one tier? Wait, you already have.
That would be fucking funny. It's just like, oh, meet my new person, and it's 1 tier, and I'm like, oh, hello. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there. General Kenobi. Fucking 1 tier over here. General Grievous ass motherfucker.
He can heal now. Yeah, I have 2 shrines, so that's joyous.
Nice. Do you have 2 Shrine Guardians, or do you have just the
I
one?
have 3.
You have 3? Oh, yeah, because you have the 2 Shrine Guardians over the one place. And they're, like,
Stara and
split
Arch.
sets.
And then I got Polina in they're in Forest.
What was that exhale?
Huh?
What was that exhale, Beta? What was that? What was that?
Am I not allowed to breathe?
No.
I think that was just catching breath. Like catching up, you know?
No, you're not allowed to fucking breathe. You must fucking choke. Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Save it for later.
I
We're
literally
going
took
to
a
the urine
drink of my
forest
drink
today.
right then, and I almost spat it all over my plate. God
Save it
damn.
for later. Please continue.
You said you did that, and I almost literally spat all up on my plate. That was so close to a spit take, and it
Perfect.
would have been so bad. I'm drinking soda. It would have gotten everything sticky. Oh god,
Fuck.
that was so fucking funny. Honestly. Oh fuck. So who is
Still
this
gonna be-
incredible individual who'll be here soon?
Oh, one of the guests that I wanted to invite to the tournament.
Man,
Oh, they must be strong.
I mean, yeah, but honestly, I'm just here to invite them. Would you like to meet them?
If you wouldn't mind, I'd be honored.
All right then.
What's their name?
They'll be
What's
here
their name, if you wouldn't mind? I may know them, you know? I've been around.
Their names.
You know 2 cities. No, sorry.
I know 4 cities. Well, I know 2 cities and 2 towns.
By the way, MP, is that your what's the word? Your thing for one action or both actions together?
That's my just agility, so that would be movement. So doubling that would be a sprint.
You would multiply
So-
it by 4.
So here's what it would be if I sprinted twice in meters.
Cool. Just want to check real quickly.
How much is each bar, by the way?
100 kilometers.
100 kilometers.
Alrighty. I'm about to be done, so más. Come on.
Yay!
Do you want me to give you these flat number of days out loud or say it?
Yeah, just flat number of days out.
Out loud for everyone to hear?
Yeah.
38 days and a third.
38 days and a third?
Damn, how many blocks are there?
A fuckload?
Mm. 138 blocks.
Okay, I'm gonna reverse engineer this real quick.
What's MP's agility? No.
No. Yeah, that sounds about right with so many fucking blocks.
Really? With that agility?
Oh, damn.
I even
Really close.
upgraded my agility after my fight with Drag. Yeah, it's just a really fucking long distance. So,
Hey,
real quick, I kind of like, can I message someone in my head? Like, if I say their name in my head, can I message them?
For the sake of internal consistency, no. Otherwise, anytime you think of someone, they should be pinged.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Can you talk with your? Can you talk inside of your crows remotely?
Oh my god, that's actually legendary local. Can I do that where I use one of my crows to speak? Oh wait, I can just use one of my crows to speak to Soleil directly. I don't even
Yeah,
need to do the
that's
chat
what
thing.
I was.
Wondering, because, like, can you speak inside
I
of your
mean-
crows without needing to speak out loud?
Yeah, I
didn't
send
you
like a
do
little
that with
raven.
Robert?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that exact thing with Robert. I don't know why I forgot. I I put a little raven right outside Soleil's like window seal, and I'm like, "Hey Soleil, do
Wait,
you
when is
have?"
this?
No, nope, nope. This is drastically ahead of
No,
Soleil.
Oh, okay, then I can't do that right now, which sucks.
you
Okay.
can just say Soleil's name with any raven, and
Like,
then just whatever Soleil's doing at the time, they have to respond to you.
Okay. I use Raven to say Soleil's name is like Soleil.
When is this happening?
It's a
Just like
while in the future, but we're just doing the
Okay.
message thing. I don't
this is
know
like
exactly how far ahead of you I am.
roughly 6 days ahead.
Okay.
So like
Let me
5.
Let me just write
to
this
6 days ahead.
down. Let me just
Alright.
write this down.
Tell me
I
when
can
you're ready, and
actually
I'll
do
talk
the math
slow.
real quick.
Yeah, tell me when you're ready, and I'll talk slow.
I'm just gonna say 6 days. That makes sense. Oh wait, no, a week is 10 days.
A week is 10 days. Okay, I didn't know that.
At
Okay.
3 week months, 10 months. Each week is 10 days. It's a 300-day year.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. What?
I still think beta's roughly like 8 to 7 days behind. So yeah, just something like that.
Well, I'm on this. I think it's like the end of the like when you guys actually got to the Meri, the not the Cersei Canal. When I took Blake and Phildrick back to the shrine, and I was going to Abigail's place.
Yeah, so you're roughly 8 days behind. Let's just go with 8. It's fine. Dell's gonna, as soon as the human tournament happens, Dell's gonna actually keep a day count.
I did say this, so
Okay.
even if it isn't exactly 150 days, human tournament is gonna be on day 150. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
That's fair.
And what are you telling Soleil?
Okay. So Raven off somewhere says, Soleil, are you still willing to offer a favor in exchange for information of where the human tournament will take place?
You should probably specify who this is.
This is Sidus Corvus using Raven to message you. Soleil.
Okay, I have that written down. So we will come back to that.
Okay. So yeah, I think Sidus Corvus just kind of waits with Clay and chats for a while until their guest arrives.
Neat.
What favor are you wanting? That's my question.
Well, I was just gonna save that up for a time, but now that I realize I'm probably just gonna end up asking you if you have a way to get to Automate Bluff time periods up, and you said you already did, so I figured
I
then
do.
Sidus Corvus will learn that, and then he'll just ask you, "Hey, can I just come over to your sanctuary, and you can take me to your nearest sanctuary to automate bluff, or
Yes,
whatever.
as long as you
like
carry me in my
As long as you care, insane.
that's fine. If
Carry
you can
me in
get me
filter.
close enough, I can probably just get us to automate bluff pretty quickly.
Hell yeah. Are you bringing Robert?
I would suspect as soon as a week hit, Robert would have already started his journey as soon as I tell him it's taking place. So I probably also send a Raven to Robert to tell him the tournament is taking place in Automate Bluff. I don't even have to send a Raven; he has one with 4/7. The tournament is happening in Automate Bluff. The host is The host is
Atumi.
the owner of Automate Bluff. I was gonna say Atumi, but then I realized my then ping Atumi.
Oh.
So the Raven just says the host is the owner of Automate Bluff. The tournament is taking place there. And as soon as he hears that, he grabs his shit and begins his journey to Automate Bluff.
So I have good news for you, and a little bit of weird
Is
news.
it too far? Is it too far for him to reach Automate Bluff on his own? He has pretty speed.
It
Oh, yeah.
takes. Humans have to rest.
Oh, humans do have to rest.
Mm-hmm. So I
Keep
have good.
going.
And
Mind if I
also,
have
we're
words?
gods. It's extremely far.
You mind if I have words to speak? You fucks.
Yep. Sorry. Continue.
Thank you. So I have good news and weird news. When you send that message, Robert replies with "I have a way," or some way of telling you that he has someone who's taking him. Because I believe Robert was going to go, right?
Yeah, he was going to go to the tournament to represent Keytown.
The not Legacy has given him an offer.
All right. I accept that, and I wish him good luck, and to keep me informed if he needs anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I sent a message to Soleil. I sent a message to Robert. I don't think anyone else needs updated. I just need to figure out how the fuck I get to Automate Bluff. I'm not freaking out quite yet, but I am worried because I know I can't run there in time, and I can't fly there in time.
Could you be late to the human tournament? How long is the human tournament?
That is the question. I ask, how long is the human tournament normally?
Is this to Clay or to the universe?
Yeah, I need that question because you're just with Clay during this entire point. Most of these questions could be
Oh no,
asked to
I'm just
Clay
chatting
directly.
with Clay, and then whenever there's like a break in conversation, I take my thinking pose and I like do my question in my head.
I feel like you just ask Clay. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Either way, you're gonna ask the question to the universe.
Yeah, I of
You're
course
gonna
ask these questions. Like I'm stealthing them, you know.
yeah. So first off, you're gonna get a few different things, but days. Like it can be days. It ranges. Depends.
Okay. Okay. So it's not like long, but it is like it's not like a day, but it could take days.
It's a tournament.
Yeah. Okay.
It depends on how many people and how long the rounds are.
How often do contestants die in the human tournament?
The number that you get is literally just a mishmash of yes. Like there's no guarantee on that at all.
Like there's no average, like there's no average number of people who die each year from the tournament.
The average is Dell hasn't thought of it, and the best way I can mentally put it is this: 50% of people definitely come back home fine.
50% of people come home fine, which means there's a number of percentage who come home injured, a number who've come home crippled, and a number who don't. Oh. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I just wait and chat with Clay until their special guest arrives.
Got you. I'm gonna stretch real quickly. God, I fucking love. You appreciate the sky, correct?
Oh, of course I appreciate this guy. It's like what did you call it before? Stained glass. It's like a huge stained glass window. It's gorgeous.
Imagine that the entirety of the sun above didn't shine through. Light stopped. Everything stopped, visually at least, from above the dome. And then you saw what? 1, 2, 3. Multiple star-like formations shining through across the skyline of the dome. Only you realize that this is, by this point at least, not the skyline of the dome anymore, creating a nice pattern or designs. It is instead actual beams of red light dashing across the fucking heavens, as a massive presence can be felt above everything. Last time you felt something around this level of strength was when you were standing next to Lomna.
Fuck that. That's a regional
What
deity.
the fuck is this?
As it then starts. You mind if I finish what I was saying?
Sure.
As this presence of red and dashing lights starts to arrive, Clay looks out to you and says, "Ah, this is my guest." Oh, let me open the skyline for him. As the dome starts to part across the center line, the weird glass itself rippling outwards so that it can be exposed to the sky. As those dashing red lights flash above and a few of them land down on the ground. As they are clad soldiers with glowing red accents and guandals. And then a single being ripples himself down into the area. A miraculous golden little cape, white hair, and some sort of mask or face at least. It doesn't have many other features. At least not for a mouth, but it does show eyes behind the hard exterior.
God damn it, Dell.
And he walks
Who is this?
straight towards Sidus Corvus, looks you in the eyes, and then goes, "Are you Sidus?"
I am. It is great to meet you.
"I've heard of you."
I may have heard of you.
You
Are
have?
you the star god from another continent?
Stars. No, not at all. I am a deity relating to gravity, sky,
Oh, that's what it
light, and the fire.
Ah, yes, that's why I got mixed up. I terribly apologize. But yes, I have heard of you also. I am flattered to know that you have heard of me. I hope in a good light.
Do you remember our skeleton of black bones?
I do. He asked me to race, and I declined because I had never been in a race and felt I would horribly lose.
In a conversation with him, he mentioned your name.
Interesting.
Well, he didn't mention your name. Instead, he mentioned mine with you.
Ah, yes. Dell, can you remind me what that name was? I don't remember.
Trill.
That wasn't Sidus Corvus speaking. This is me asking you about what my character remembers.
And I said Trill. T
Okay,
R
cool.
I
Thank
L
you.
L.
New god just
Thank-
dropped.
New god just dropped.
Del, is fire and flame are they're different domains, right? I'm not impeding on his domain.
Did you think that there wasn't already a regional tier at least for someone with a fire or flame related thing?
Also, Del, are these the fucking neon guys in tabs? His bodyguards?
Do we have a visual of
off.
this guy?
We just did. He's very
I
well
know, but
dressed.
like,
He's wearing like either a mask or he has a very featureless face. I already have him down in my notes. I forgot I had him down in my notes, but now I'm putting down regional deity in like bold, so that way I don't forget this is not someone to fuck with. But yeah. I am Sidus Corvus, god of stars, knowledge, ravens, and dimensions. It is a pleasure to meet you, Trill.
It is. I was told that originally we were having the event here, but I guess I don't get the chance to make myself a surprise entrance. Oh well. The other two will probably be pissy that I'm here already. But I don't really give a fuck.
You did make a pretty spectacular entrance.
Should I not? This is Thespian's
No,
place.
no. It matches very well with the city, and honestly, it was just cool to see.
Thank
Just
you.
a sudden, and it's just gone, and then there's a laser light show in the sky, and then the lasers drop, and they're people.
Of course.
No one expects people to be lasers.
Insanity-based combo!
No one expects people to be lasers. Amazing.
Quote that. Put it on a t-shirt. No one expects people to be lasers. Sidus Corvus. Fucking 2025 to 2025.
You assume you're dying this year?
Guess. Fuck. I'm meeting a lot of regional deities. Because remember, winter's coming, so we gotta pay tribute to to Pika right here soon. And then, of course, Dell's gotta play a short of people being lasers.
No, that's an actual representation.
Just
This
to
is
prove-
based off of a tab build that I made at one point.
Jesus Christ, that's the fucking soldiers that drop from the heavens is just flying laser people fuck you up so fast you can't even do anything.
They grab onto lasers as a form of travel.
Fuck, that's insane, just grabbing onto light beams. Like, you thought Doflamingo was bad when he was grabbing onto clouds and swinging on Spider-Man. This motherfucker grabs onto lasers. They would be goated in the Star Wars universe.